Hi, I'm Robert with Kessick Wine Cellars. Kessick Wine Cellars designs and manufactures custom wine racks for wine collectors, big and small. Today I'd like to talk about the different types of bottles that you store in a wine cellar and the different types of racks that are necessary to store those types of bottles. Probably the two most common would be a Bordeaux, which is this bottle shape right here, and a Burgundy, which is this bottle shape right here. You can see right away there's a significant difference between the two. One is smooth, a relatively small diameter, stacks very well on top of each other. The other has a large fat body, a long sloping shoulder, and a long neck. These don't stack in a bulk storage or diamond bin very well. They are very well suited for what are called individual columns, which would slide in just like this. They don't stack on top of each other. So if you collect a lot of Burgundy, Chardonnay, this is a Chardonnay bottle, very similar to the Burgundy. Other various types of wine like Syrah. Once again, you can see the contrast here. These really need to be stored in individual columns because by stacking them on top of each other, you actually have the potential for bottles slipping off. So it's a safety issue as well as a valuable inventory that could be lost. So storing them in individual columns like you see here is extremely important. The other type of wine bottle would be champagne. Champagne is very similar to Burgundy, except maybe a little bit more rounded. Once again, individual columns are well suited for Burgundy. This, however, the Bordeaux bottle, is very, very popular. Probably 60% of wine is stored in Bordeaux bottle. You can see this is a French Bordeaux. This is a California red. An awful lot of California reds like Zinfandel and Cabernet Sauvignon are stored in this Bordeaux bottle. These stack on top of each other extremely well, so therefore they do well in a bulk storage environment like you see here. This is a triangle bin. Other types of bulk storage options would be a rectangle bin as well as diamond bins. Diamond bins are very traditional wine storage options, but once again, you have to have the right wine to store in them so that they stack properly and safely on top of each other. Other things to take into consideration would be larger volumes like magnums. Magnums can be stored in individual columns if it's specified and designed into the rack. Magnum columns are less common, and therefore, and also in terms of the collections, there's usually less magnums stored for wine collectors, and so bulk storage like this triangle bin does extremely well. Below us here is a rectangle bin, which also doubles as a wood case storage. Rectangle bins do extremely well with magnums, as you see here, as well as stacking these Bordeaux bottles on top of each other in a large volume bulk. There are other wine bottles to take into consideration. Odd-shaped bottles like this, for instance. A lot less common, but they can be stored nonetheless. Once again, these individual columns are ideally suited for odd-shaped bottles. If you were to try to stack these on top of each other, we would have a real problem. So, once again, individual columns and bulk storage, very versatile, but you really need a little bit of both. Splits, half bottles, dessert wines, bottles like this, which are usually about 375 milliliters. Not as common, but there are a lot of collectibles, and a lot of people do enjoy buying these. And once again, an individual column, like you see here, would not work unless it's designed specifically for this shaped bottle. So the next best alternative is going to be bulk storage. Once you decide what you collect and what volume of that collection you have, we can determine what percentage of individual columns, diamond bins, triangle bins, rectangle bins, etc. That we can design into the wine racks for your collection. If I can be of assistance, I look forward to hearing from you and from answering your questions.